Hello MolyFitters and welcome to our Thursday session of week 6. So what I thought we'd do today is let's start off what we did on Tuesday, which is strengthening the upper back. And for a bit of fun, I thought we'd work down the sessions this week. So if I turn round, we are going to work our upper back muscles. So I want you standing or sitting, feet hip distance apart, soft knees, activate your core, neutral spine, and we're going to squeeze our shoulder blades together. So with this, try and minimize the shoulder movement, keep your shoulders relaxed and squeeze the shoulder blades together and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So if you look at when I do it, we're not throwing the shoulders back, it's a nice subtle movement and we're using those upper back muscles to squeeze. Let's try again. Hands by the side, try and keep the arms straight. Head up, eyes forward, keep that core on and let's squeeze. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, let's do 3 more. Relax and squeeze again. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Have you kept your core on? Remember, keep that core activated, tighten the buttocks as well. And let's go again. Squeeze the shoulder blades together for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to do one more time. Let's just make sure everything's lined up. Feet hip distance apart, soft knees. Activate your core. Don't arch the back. Nice neutral spine. Open the chest, relax the shoulders and squeeze. And hold it there. Let's hold for 10 this time. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Brilliant. So remember, the whole point of this is to get you upright, make you less prone to falls. So now we've done that, let's go on to what we did last week, which was open the chest and the ribs. And that's along the same lines. We want to open the chest to stop you being compressed and looking down at the floor, because the better your posture is, the less likely you're going to fall. So what we did last week, we just did shoulder circles. I'll stand side on. So again, you can do this sitting or standing, but you have to make sure your spine's neutral, so we're not arching the back, we're not flattening the back, it's in a nice easy position that basically you can't feel. Activate your core, so you should feel your body weight sitting in your core and not your back. Now keeping the arms straight, keeping the head up, eyes facing forward, straight arms, lift up to the ears and roll the shoulders back and back into the neutral position. Let's do that again. Lift the shoulders up to the ears and roll them back. Good. And again, up and back. Let's do one more, up and back. Good. So now we're going to do that again, but with a bit more rhythm. And what we're trying to do here is we're trying to break up and separate all those tight muscles in the upper back. Life at the moment has been pretty stressful and most of us carry our tension here. So a lot of reasons for headaches and neck aches are because the chest is too tight and there's too much tension sitting in the shoulders. So this is the point of this exercise, to get rid of that. So when you're doing it, you might feel some crunching and clicking going on in the back here. That's absolutely normal. That's just those tight muscle fibers separating as we're working them. So let's do 10 and let's get a rhythm. And remember to breathe throughout this. Ready? Let's go. 1, 2, nice big breaths. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Right, let's do that again. The more the merrier. You can't do this exercise too many times. It's brilliant. Make sure your core's on. Let's go again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's great. 6. Nice big breaths. Remember to breathe. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. So far we're really building up that bigger picture. We've got the core on, we've got you standing up straight. I think next week what we're going to do is just stretch the chest, and then after that we start strengthening and balancing out the muscles in the thighs and making you more solid on your feet and helping with the walking. So we are starting to get there now. So now let's go to what we did on week 4, which was sitting with core. So I've chosen to sit, but you can do this standing if you wish. So remember, when you sit down, the height of the chair is important. You don't want your bottom lower than your knees, because doing that puts pressure in the back. So if you are a bit low, put a cushion or a pillow underneath your bottom to raise yourself. Feet hip distance apart. Open the chest, activate the core by zipping up from the groin to the belly button, and let's hold that there now for a minute. And we're just going to hold it there. Nice big breaths. So what I'm doing here, I'm combining what we did last week with the previous week, so we're breathing and doing our core at the same time. Because if you remember, and I was having this chat with someone this morning actually, when we were on a run, we just forget to breathe. When we're doing things, we're so busy concentrating about the specific task that half the time we're not actually breathing. So it's always good to give yourself a little reminder, am I breathing? Be mindful, are you breathing? And just really get that lovely oxygen into the body. Good, 15 seconds, nice deep breaths. Come on, let's feel the chest cavity opening up, feel the ribs working. Good. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Good. So from there, keep that core on. We're going to go straight into the next exercise. So if you're lying on your back, it's a heel raise as we're sitting. We're just going to lift the heel off the floor, hold it there, try and keep everything else relaxed. Keep your core on, thigh off the floor, and hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's swap other leg. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and well done. So now we're going to go into our pelvic floors. So far we've either suggested that you do these lying down, sitting or standing. I personally find these quite difficult to do sitting. I'm much happier doing them when I'm standing. So let's try with this one. So remember, with this, it's a pulse exercise. You squeeze, then you relax, you squeeze, relax. So we pulse, relax, pulse, relax. And what we're doing here is we're using internal muscles, so you shouldn't visibly be able to see any muscle contraction happening. This is all internal. So the body will try and help you. Thighs, stomach and buttocks will try and help. Don't let them. Let's really isolate these very deep, specific muscles by holding in a wee. Ready? Let's go. Squeeze, relax. Squeeze, relax. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and rest. Good. Now, if you remember a couple of weeks ago when I said rest, you probably would have gone as you switched off and relaxed your core. Did you do that this week? When I said rest, did you flop down and relax? Or did you stay where you are? If you stayed where you are, brilliant, that's so well done. That's a real good indicator that you're strengthening and using your core muscles. Because what I want to happen is your core is on all the time without you realizing. At the moment, because we're learning how to use it, you're probably squeezing your core too much, but as the weeks go on, you'll learn what it is just to activate your core naturally, and that way it's very sustainable. You can keep it on all day without causing yourself an injury or straining. So if you did stay upright and didn't relax, brilliant, well done. Right, so that's it today for the MolyFit Wellness. What we're going to do now is we're going to jump over for all those that are a little bit more active and want to do something just to get their body moving a bit more. So if you do feel safe and secure with a little bit more movement, join me for the next sort of 5 minutes. If not, I will look forward to seeing you next week for week number 7. So I'll see you then. Right, Gemma, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Right, let's get some action happening. So what do you fancy doing today?
You're the boss.
Oh, I don't think I think I am, but we all know I'm not.
Let him think he's the boss, yeah. I was just talking with Marilyn.
Yes.
Who was very pleased with herself because she didn't slump when you said relax.
Oh, well done, Marilyn.
Well done, Marilyn.
That's brilliant, excellent. I mean, in week 1, and we're holding the core and keeping it upright, and I said relax, you know, we all would have gone. So the fact that you haven't, that's brilliant. You see, it is working, we are getting there. And the benefits to your health, well, we'll see them in the next few weeks. So let's start with breathing, Gemma. Nice big deep breaths, in through the nose, out through the mouth. Now, have you remembered the Molly checklist?
I have.
Feet hip distance apart.
Yep.
Soft knees,
Yep.
core on,
Yep.
neutral spine, open your chest, relax your shoulders. And let's breathe. Let's see the chest coming up and going down. Nice big breaths. And we're just going to breathe for 20 seconds. We're going to work it today. We're going to get that air in our body and work our muscles, okay? So remember, only do this, use your common sense. Only do this if you feel able to do it, okay? Nice big deep breaths. And if you are unsure about exercising at home, then we've made a little video. It's in our little YouTube clip about how to exercise safely at home. So have a look at that. Right, let's start with the shoulders. Let's go up and back. 1, 2, good. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Right, let's add some jazz hands. Let's get the arms moving. Come on, spirit fingers. Let's move these around. 10, 9, 8, 7. So it is a bit better to music. We haven't quite worked out the technicalities of that yet. So if you want to put some music on at home, feel free. 3, 2, 1. Good. Let's roll the arms around now. 1. Alternate arms. 2, 3, 4. Past the ear. 5, 6. I know I wasn't going past the ear, but I'm conscious of sweaty armpits, so sorry. Let's do it properly. Past the ear. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's start marching. Let's do a minute marching. I think we went off the bat a bit too quick last week, so we'll slow it down a little bit. We're both excited that we were doing a bit of
too quick for
move.
you.
Yeah,
You can keep up with me.
as always. Yeah. We actually came in here last night and had a photo shoot for some promotional pictures, so they were looking forward to seeing the results of those. Right, 30 seconds. Right, when you swing the arms, try and swing off the shoulder. What we want to do is keep the arm at 90 degrees, so it's not straightening, and swing off the shoulder, okay? And that way, you're loosening off. If you've got a tight neck and your arms are straight and coming back here, you've got the whole weight of the arms pulling on the body, and anyway, long story short, health-wise, it's much easier and better to swing off the shoulder. Good. Ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. Let's do one side knee raise. Let's start with the left, up to here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Second set. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's swap sides. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. One more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and rest. Back into a little march now. Let's march for 30 seconds. I would ask how's everyone feeling, but Gemma is here and not there. So if anyone comments, we can't see it.
You have to read it afterwards.
Yeah. Nice deep breaths. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Halfway. 15 seconds.
Woo!
All right. Right, in 5, 4, 3, 2. Let's go into a box step. Let's start with a right leg. Right, left, right, left, right, left. Good. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, And change lead leg. So left, right, left, right, left, right. Good. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Good. Swing those arms. 3, 2. Let's go straight into a side step. To me. Step and again. Step other way. Step, 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 step. And a bounce. 1.
Oh.
2, little bounce. 3, 4, good, put a bit more pressure. 5, so this sort of stuff's great for bone density. Every time you put a bit of stress through the joints, you cause a depositation of calcium salts, so it adds to bone density, which we all need. 4 more, 4, 3, 2, 1, good, march it off. We're going to do a bit of strength work now.
Okay.
Do you want to be the victim or shall I be the victim?
I'll do it.
Okay, keep marching. So we're going to do some squats off a chair. Now with this, safety is important. Make sure when you do the squats, the chair is not going to tip over and slide back. So you can back it up against a wall or something secure. Right, take a seat, Gemma. Now with this, core on, neutral spine. Now when everyone stands up, they always put their hands on their knees and then push up using their back. What we're going to try and do here is we're going to try and use our core, our thighs and our bottom muscles to do the exercise. So imagine there's a sheet of glass in front of you. If you lean forward, you're going to smash the glass, which is what we don't want.
Okay.
So without leaning forward, hands by your side, no pressure.
No pressure.
Right, core on, let's stand up. Good, and down, gently up and down, good. So you can see as Gemma's doing this, her knees are not going over her toes, okay? If your knees are going over your toes, you're putting too much excess body weight into those knees. I can't count and talk at the same time. Let's go with that's 10 and
20.
rest. Right, rest, rest, rest. How did that feel? Did you feel it in your back? Did you feel it in your knees? If so, you need to address your technique, okay? This exercise we want to feel in the core because we're using our core, and you want to feel it in your thigh and if you can, your bottom.
Yeah,
if you,
that's where I felt that.
perfect. If you feel it in your knees and your back, then either you've got a knee or a back problem or your technique needs adjusting. So be mindful about the technique. We're going to slow it down. Let's try it again and see if you can isolate the muscles we're trying to use. Let's just do 8 this time.
Okay.
Good. 1, gently down. Don't forget to breathe. Nice deep breaths. 2, good. 3, you can see as Gemma's sitting down, she's going nice and deep. That's using the bum muscle. 4, 5, good. 6, good. 7, good. And rest. Good, well done. Excellent. Perfect. Right, up you get. Let's get rid of the chair and let's march that off. Okay. Good, and we're going to do a bit more coordination. Let's alternate elbow to knee. Okay, in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knee to elbow. 2, 3, 4, 5. So try and keep your torso up nice and straight when you're doing this. Don't bend into it. Okay, bring your knee to your elbow. That's it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and rest. Good. Let's march it off gently and let's cool down. So we haven't done much there, but that's enough. If you can do something like this, you know, a couple of times a day, it works all the muscles and it gets the blood pumping around the body, you know, which you don't do if you're sitting around all day, especially because of lockdown and winter. And the more you sit, the more you're just ruining your metabolism. You know, movement is so important for overall health. And by working the muscles and getting the oxygen around the body, you're making yourself so healthy. So I implore you, just get up and just move around a bit. You can see it doesn't take much. Now, after every exercise, you need to stretch to realign the muscles. So what I'd ask you to do is go and do a quad stretch, glute stretch, all the lower stretches. All those stretches are found on the website in the exercise library. Whilst we're here, let's just do a quick chest stretch. So make a fist in the middle of the back, pull the elbows together. Now, one thing I've noticed, and we all do this, is Gemma's standing with her feet quite wide apart, okay? And that will put pressure in here, so bring them in a bit more as you do the stretch, okay? It's just little tips like that that you wouldn't necessarily think about. And let's hold that for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Perfect, right, that's it from me, and that's it from Gemma, and that's it from us. So we look forward to seeing you next Tuesday at 11:30. Until then, keep your core on and stay MolyFit.